Welcome back to Animal Facts. Here we give you nothing but absolute facts, so believe it. In today's video, we'll delve into the intriguing lives of animals with incredibly brief lifespans and shedding light on their unique adaptations and how they navigate the challenges of existence. From tiny insects like the mayfly, with lifespans measured in hours, to larger organisms like the African turquoise killifish, which completes its life cycle in just a few months, we'll reveal the secrets of their fleeting existence. As we explore these extraordinary creatures, we'll gain a deeper understanding of the ecological significance of their short lifespans and the role they play in the intricate web of life on our planet. Don't forget to leave a like, share and subscribe for more amazing wildlife contents. With that said, life's short, so let's get into today's video. Kicking off today's list, we have guppy fish. The guppy fish, Poignant reticulata, is a small and colorful freshwater fish that is popular among aquarium hobbyists. Guppies are known for their vibrant and eye-catching colors. They come in a variety of hues, including bright red, blue, green, yellow, orange, and black. Some guppies even have striking patterns and intricate designs on their fins and bodies. Guppies are live bearers, meaning they give birth to live, fully formed fry instead of laying eggs. A pregnant female guppy can give birth to several fry at once, and the young fish are immediately capable of swimming and feeding. Guppies are prolific breeders, and their ability to reproduce quickly is one reason for their popularity in the aquarium hobby. However, if not properly managed, their population can rapidly increase and lead to overcrowding in the aquarium. The lifespan of guppy fish, Poignant reticulata, is typically around 2 to 3 years. However, with proper care and a healthy environment, some guppies can live up to 4 or 5 years. The lifespan can vary depending on factors such as genetics, water quality, diet, and overall care provided by the aquarist. Regular maintenance, appropriate nutrition, and a stress-free environment can contribute to the longevity of guppy fish in captivity. Coming up next, we have Pacific salmons. The Pacific salmon is a remarkable and iconic fish species that plays a critical role in the ecosystems of the Pacific Ocean and surrounding rivers and streams. There are several species of Pacific salmon, including Chinook, also known as king, sockeye, coho, pink, and chum salmon. Pacific salmon typically have a streamlined and elongated body with silvery scales and a characteristic silver-blue hue when they are at sea. As they return to freshwater for spawning, their appearance changes dramatically. They develop vibrant colors, such as red, green, and purple, and males often display a hooked jaw called a kite. Once in their natal streams, female salmon create nests called redds by using their tails to dig depressions in the gravel. They lay their eggs in the redds, and males fertilize them. After spawning, both male and female salmon, having completed their life's mission, die, becoming a valuable source of nutrients for the ecosystem. Pacific salmon are considered anadromous, meaning they are born in freshwater, migrate to the ocean to grow and mature, and then return to freshwater to spawn and complete their life cycle. This unique life strategy is a critical aspect of their role in maintaining ecosystem health and nutrient cycling. The lifespan of Pacific salmon varies depending on the species. On average, salmon spend about 1 to 5 years in freshwater before migrating to the ocean. Once in the ocean, they may spend an additional 1 to 7 years feeding and growing before returning to freshwater to spawn. After spawning, their life cycle is complete, and they perish, providing nutrients that support the next generation of salmon in the broader ecosystem. It's important to note that the specific lifespan of individual salmon can vary based on factors such as environmental conditions, food availability, and genetic differences. Additionally, the process of returning to freshwater to spawn and completing their life cycle takes a toll on the salmon's body, contributing to their relatively short lifespans compared to other fish species. Taking the 8th spot, we have black house spiders. The black house spider, Bedumna insignis, is a common spider species found in many homes and buildings. The black house spider is medium-sized and, as the name suggests, typically black or dark brown in color. It has a bulbous abdomen and a slightly flattened body. The female spiders are usually larger than males. The black house spider has venom used to immobilize its prey. While its bite is not considered dangerous to humans, it may cause mild local pain, redness, and swelling. After mating, The female black house spider lays eggs in a silken sac, guarding and protecting it until the spiderlings hatch. The spiderlings disperse by ballooning on silk threads carried by the wind. The lifespan of the black house spider, Bedumna insignis, typically ranges from 1 to 2 years. Like many spider species, their lifespan can be influenced by factors such as environmental conditions, availability of food, and protection from predators. Female black house spiders tend to live longer than males. During their lifespan, these spiders go through various stages of development, including egg, spiderling, juvenile, and adult. They reproduce, lay eggs, and continue the cycle of their species. It's worth noting that the lifespan of individual spiders can vary within the typical range due to various factors. Taking 7th place we have African turquoise killifish. The African turquoise killifish, Nuthobrantchius frazeri, is a fascinating and beautiful freshwater fish species native to parts of Africa. The African turquoise killifish is relatively small, with males typically growing to around 1.5 to 2 inches 4 to 5 centimeters in length, while females are slightly larger. It has a stunning and vibrant turquoise or blue coloration on its body, complemented by a variety of intricate patterns and markings. This killifish species is found in seasonal ponds, floodplains, and swamps across several countries in Africa, such as Mozambique, Zimbabwe, and South Africa. These habitats often experience periods of drying up during the dry season, leading to the unique life cycle of this species. The African turquoise killifish has a remarkably short lifespan compared to many other fish species. It is a seasonal or annual fish, which means it completes its entire life cycle within a relatively short time frame. The typical lifespan of this fish is only a few months, with some individuals living for up to 1 year under optimal conditions. Once the rainy season returns and the ponds fill up with water again, the eggs hatch, and the young fish rapidly grow to adulthood. The entire life cycle, from egg to adult, is completed in a matter of months, enabling the fish to make the most of the brief period of water availability. The African turquoise killifish's short lifespan and unique life cycle have made it a fascinating subject of study for researchers interested in aging and developmental biology. Due to its short lifespan and ease of care, it has also become popular among aquarists who appreciate its stunning appearance and intriguing behaviors. Up next we have the Culex mosquitoes. Culex mosquitoes are a genus of mosquitoes that are widespread and found in various regions around the world. Culex mosquitoes are relatively small insects with slender bodies and long, thin legs. They have a characteristic long proboscis mouthpart that they use for feeding on plant nectar and blood. Female Culex mosquitoes are known to be primarily hematophagous, meaning they feed on the blood of vertebrates, including humans and animals. They require a blood meal to obtain essential nutrients for egg development. Culex mosquitoes typically lay their eggs in still or stagnant water sources, such as ponds, marshes, ditches, and containers with standing water. The eggs hatch into larvae, commonly known as wrigglers, which then develop into pupae before becoming adult mosquitoes. Culex mosquitoes are known vectors of various diseases, including West Nile virus, streak, Lewis encephalitis, and lymphatic filariasis. Female Culex mosquitoes can transmit these diseases to humans and animals when they take a blood meal from infected hosts and subsequently bite uninfected individuals. The lifespan of adult Culex mosquitoes can vary depending on factors such as environmental conditions and species. On average, adult female Culex mosquitoes may live for a few weeks, while males usually have a shorter lifespan. However, their longevity can be influenced by factors like temperature, humidity, and the availability of food sources. Thanks for making it this far. We are halfway through today's video, but before we get into the top 5, please don't forget to show a little support by hitting that like and subscribe button. We will greatly appreciate it. Now then, taking 5th place we have adult worker bees. Adult worker bees are female bees that perform various tasks within the hive to support the functioning and survival of the colony. Worker bees are typically smaller in size compared to the queen bee and the drone's male bees. They have a stout and compact body, with specialized structures such as pollen baskets on their hind legs and wax glands on their abdomen. Worker bees have a multitude of responsibilities within the hive. They perform tasks such as nursing the brood, developing larvae, collecting nectar and pollen from flowers, building and repairing the honeycomb, guarding the hive entrance, and foraging for food. The tasks of worker bees change as they age. Young worker bees usually start with indoor tasks like nursing and hive maintenance, while older worker bees venture outside for foraging and defense duties. The lifespan of a worker bee varies depending on the time of year and the role it fulfills within the hive. During the peak of summer, when the colony is most active, worker bees' lifespan is relatively short, typically ranging from 4 to 6 weeks. This is due to the intense physical activity and wear and tear associated with foraging and other demanding tasks. In the colder months or during times of food scarcity, worker bees may live longer since the colony's activity and food consumption decrease. During the winter, some worker bees may survive for several months as they focus on huddling together to generate warmth and ensure the survival of the colony. Worker bees are known for their selflessness and dedication to the hive. They work tirelessly, often until their wings are tattered, and they ultimately die while carrying out their duties for the benefit of the colony. The adult worker bees are the backbone of the honeybee colony, as they collectively perform a wide range of tasks to ensure the colony's survival and success. Their short but intense and purposeful lives exemplify the principles of cooperation and harmony within a highly organized social structure. Coming up next we have house flies. The housefly, Musca domestica, is a common and ubiquitous insect found in households and urban environments worldwide. Houseflies are medium-sized insects, typically measuring about 6 to 7.5 millimeters in length. They have a gray or dull brown body with 4 distinct black stripes running lengthwise on the thorax middle part of the body. Houseflies are primarily scavengers and feed on a wide range of decaying organic matter, including food waste, garbage, feces, and animal carcasses. House flies have a rapid reproductive cycle. Female flies can lay hundreds of eggs on suitable breeding materials, such as decaying organic matter. The lifespan of a house fly can vary depending on environmental conditions, but generally, their life cycle consists of 4 stages: egg, larva, maggot, pupa, and adult. After mating, female house flies lay eggs in suitable breeding sites. The eggs hatch within 12 to 24 hours. The larvae, known as maggots, emerge from the eggs and feed on the decaying matter for about 3 to 5 days, going through 3 instars or growth stages. After feeding, the matured larvae seek a dry and dark place to pupate. Inside the pupa, the larval body transforms into the adult form. The pupal stage lasts for about 3 to 6 days. The adult housefly emerges from the pupa, and its wings and body harden over a few hours. Once fully developed, the housefly can live for about 15 to 30 days, during which time it seeks food sources and mates to continue the reproductive cycle. Factors such as temperature, humidity, and food availability can influence the lifespan of houseflies. In favorable conditions, they can complete their life cycle within a few weeks, contributing to their ability to multiply rapidly in environments with suitable breeding sites. Taking third place we have gastrotrichs. Gastrotrichs are microscopic and fascinating aquatic animals belonging to the phylum Gastrotricha. They are commonly found in freshwater and marine environments, especially in sediments and on submerged surfaces. Gastrotrichs are tiny animals, typically ranging from 0.1 to 3 millimeters in length. Due to their minuscule size, they are often overlooked and not easily visible to the naked eye. Gastrotrichs move using rows of cilia, tiny hair-like structures, that cover their bodies. The beating of these cilia allows them to swim, crawl, or glide through water or along surfaces. Gastrotrichs are filter feeders, consuming small particles and microorganisms present in their aquatic habitats. They use their cilia to create water currents that draw in food particles, which they then ingest. Gastrotrichs reproduce through both sexual and asexual means. They can lay eggs, and some species are capable of reproducing through parthenogenesis, where unfertilized eggs develop into offspring. Gastrotrichs have relatively short lifespans due to their small size and rapid life cycle. Some species complete their life cycle in just a few days, while others may live for a few weeks or months. The exact lifespan of a gastrotrich can vary depending on the specific species, environmental conditions, and availability of food. Being part of the planktonic community, they play an essential role in aquatic ecosystems as both prey for other organisms and decomposers of organic matter. Their short lifespan is typical of many small organisms in the plankton, where fast growth, reproduction, and population turnover are essential for survival and ecological balance. Despite their brief lives, gastrotrichs are ecologically significant and play a vital role in the aquatic food web. Only 2 places are left on today's list, and taking the second spot we have drone ants. Drone ants, also known as male ants, are a specialized caste within the ant colony. They have distinct physical and behavioral characteristics compared to worker ants, and their primary role is to mate with the queen and ensure the survival of the colony. Drone ants are typically larger than worker ants, and they have more robust bodies. One of the most prominent features of drone ants is their wings. They have 2 pairs of elongated wings that are larger than their body size, enabling them to take flight during the mating season. The lifespan of drone ants, also known as male ants, is relatively short compared to other members of the ant colony. On average, the lifespan of drone ants ranges from a few weeks to a few months, depending on the ant species and environmental conditions. The primary purpose of drone ants is to mate with the queen and ensure the survival of the colony by introducing genetic diversity. Once the mating is complete, their role within the colony ends. Unlike worker ants, they do not engage in tasks related to foraging or nest building, and they do not return to the colony after mating. In some ant species, they may die shortly after mating, while in others, they may be driven away by worker ants. Because their sole purpose is to mate, the lifespan of drone ants is relatively short-lived compared to worker ants and the queen, whose longevity is crucial for the colony's survival and functioning. Once their mission of mating is accomplished, their life cycle comes to an end. It's finally time, and taking first place on today's list we have mayflies. The mayfly is a fascinating insect belonging to the order Ephemeroptera. Mayflies typically have delicate and slender bodies, with 2 pairs of membranous wings that are held vertically over their abdomen when at rest. They have large, compound eyes and long antennae. Mayflies can be found in a wide range of aquatic habitats, including freshwater lakes, rivers, streams, and even brackish water bodies. They are distributed globally, except in Antarctica. The lifespan of a mayfly can vary depending on the species, environmental conditions, and geographic location. However, in general, the mayfly's adult stage is incredibly short, usually lasting from a few hours to a couple of days. Some species may live as adults for only a few hours, while others may survive for up to 2 days. The brevity of the mayfly's adult lifespan is a unique and remarkable aspect of its life cycle. After undergoing a series of nymphal stages in aquatic habitats, mayflies emerge as winged adults with the sole purpose of mating and reproducing. Once they have fulfilled this critical aspect of their life cycle, they typically perish shortly after. Mayflies are often used as indicators of water quality in aquatic ecosystems. Their sensitivity to pollution and environmental changes makes them valuable bioindicators. Despite their short adult life, mayflies play a vital role in the ecosystem. Their synchronized emergence in large numbers, known as hatches, provides a significant food source for various predators, contributing to the ecological balance of the habitats they inhabit. We have come to the end of today's video, but before you go, I just want to thank you for watching. I appreciate it, and please feel free to leave a like, comment and subscribe. Also check out my Instagram link in the bio, for more photos and video clips. This is Animals Facts. See you next time with more facts.